Look, I get it. There's a lot of bullshit in the gaming industry. But to say it's all shit is kind of ignorant. Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Video games, I love them, no duh. Have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to them. Release videos about them every single day. I love video games. It's a passion, it's a hobby. It's something I take great pleasure in participating in. And as the years go by and I am more and more involved in the media, in the community, in the industry, all this negativity, it's disheartening, it's very disheartening. Especially those kinds of gamers out there who genuinely think the video game industry is total shit and find that there's almost nothing redeemable about it. And when I say genuinely, I'm not referring to the trolls that like to pretend that they hate anything and everything. Don't get me wrong, it's easy to mix up the two. One just needs a good talking to have a good conversation with. The other needs to be put down like a rabid animal. So it's important to know the difference between the genuine and the shitheads. And towards the genuine gamers that have come to despise a hobby they once loved, I'm here to say that the video game industry isn't total shit. Video games are still as exciting, creative, and of course, as fun as ever. You just need to know where to look. I think a great deal of people focus too much on the negative and they forget about the positives. We overlook the fact that almost every AAA video game that comes out nowadays looks absolutely stunningly drop-dead gorgeous, with amazing work done on the visuals and the audio. Sounds as good as it looks. With video games nowadays, we're able to see things and do things that just weren't possible back in the day. We are able to socialize, make friends, and play video games with people from all over the world thanks to multiplayer. We're able to experience stories, witness events that even the big blockbuster movies couldn't pull off or weren't willing to do. And we are able to make our own choices, our own decisions in video games nowadays. We're able to forge our own path, create our own events, make our own stories. Video games, to me at least, are one of the most amazing, engrossing, and entertaining forms of media and fiction that are available nowadays. And I think many a gamer is losing sight of that. I think we are focusing too much on the controversies, on the debates, on the pricing of DLC. I'm not saying this stuff isn't important. It is important. It's very important. But to solely associate that with gaming and not the actual video games? Then I'm sorry, then you're losing sight on what gaming is, what it's always been about, what I have been saying for months, what I have been saying for years, what I have been saying ever since I started playing video games. Video games are about fun. They're about going on adventures. They're about socializing, having fun with friends online. They're about entertainment. They're about experiencing a story. They're about making your own stories. They're about giving you a power and control that you don't feel in real life, that you can never get in real life. The feeling of being a superhero, a space marine, a space ninja, a god, a dragon, so many possibilities. So many awesome possibilities thanks to video games, available through video games. Video games are still awesome. That hasn't changed. It hasn't gone anywhere. Yes, bullshit surrounding the gaming community and the industry has been building up, but the core of what gaming is, the video games themselves, have remained awesome. You just need to know where to look. It's either right in front of you or right under your nose. Now, there's another group of gamers, another group of people who believe that the video game industry is total shit. Now, there's the people who have just got caught up in all the bullshit, and after witnessing and seeing so much bullshit, they only start looking at the bullshit. And then there's the endless cynics. The total cynics. You know, those cynical kind of gamers that see fault, see problem with literally everything. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can say, there's nothing I can do in this video or in any other way, shape, or form to convince the cynics to stop being cynical about everything. I mean, they're cynics, they're cynical for a reason. I mean, I could say the obvious and say that not every new video game, whether it be indie or AAA, that comes out is shit. I could say that you don't have to be so nitpicky about every single little aspect of games. I could say that every game is repetitive and every game is unoriginal, so you shouldn't keep seeing that as some sort of negative or downfall in gaming. I could say all these things and more. It's not going to change the minds of the cynics. One thing I can say, though, that I hope will help is don't become a cynic yourself. Never, ever forget the reason you started playing video games. Never, ever forget your favorite video game of all time. Never forget the moments in gaming that hit you emotionally, that gave you endless amounts of enjoyment, that made you think, that made you laugh, smile, cry, that made you want to go out there and tell everybody about this game you played. Remember the excitement. Remember the joy. Remember the love you had when you first started playing video games, why you got into video games. The video game industry isn't total shit. It's got some shittiness around it, no doubt, but we cannot solely focus on that shit. Because if you spend your time just being miserable, angry, sad, and hateful over video games, if that's how you spend your time with gaming, just focusing on all this negativity, all these negative emotions, then I'm sorry, but in my opinion, then you're wasting your time, then you're wasting your life away. Video games are supposed to be an entertaining hobby, and if you're focusing more about just exhuming negative emotions over a hobby, a media that's supposed to be all about entertainment, then in my personal opinion, you're wasting your time. Now don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying there isn't stuff that we need to bitch about. There is stuff we need to bitch about, absolutely. People make mistakes, and they need to be called out on their mistakes. Same with me, same with you, same with everybody else in the world. If a mistake is made, it should be pointed out, else no one will ever learn from their mistakes. But when you start focusing on nothing but the mistakes, when mistakes become your sole purpose in life, just pointing out other people's mistakes, again, focusing just solely on the negativity, it's not good for your mind, soul, or body, believe me. I hope this video reaches at least one person. I hope one person, if one person understands the point of this video, then I've done something good. And that's the best I can hope for. Anyways, this has been a video. If you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit the like button, please leave a comment. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on my opinion on this video, on the subject of this video? What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Please leave a comment. I love reading comments. I don't get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games, and I love talking about video games. And if that's something that interests you, maybe consider supporting my channel by subscribing to me. Anyways, guys, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.